LGBTQIA plus organizations have condemned what they call homophobic remarks made by Ngizwe Mchunu on social media in response to a same-sex customary marriage celebration where the couple wore traditional attire. The advocacy groups say such statements are not only deeply insulting and discriminatory, but also in direct violation of the South African Constitution, which guarantees the rights, dignity and equality of all individuals. Queer activist, feminist and human rights defender Thabsie Mabezane joins us now for more. Good evening and welcome to the late edition.
Good evening.
How do Mchunu's social media posts violate South African laws like the Constitution as well as the Cybercrimes Act?
Please repeat that for me again.
How do his social media posts violate South African laws like the Constitution as well as the Cybercrimes Act?
Yes, so that's a very, very good question. When we're talking about the violations on the post, it showed that if you had to go back to the Constitution itself, Section 9, where it speaks about equality, all people are equal before the law and protected against unfair discrimination, including based on sexual orientation. And we also look at Section 10 on human dignity as well, where everyone inherits dignity and right to have a dignity and respect and to be protected. While we also look at Section 31 that speaks about cultural rights, all South Africans have a right to participate in their cultural, religious and illogistic communities. This includes LGBTIQ plus persons who are entitled to celebrate love and tradition without prejudice. So to answer to that question, I think what these sections that are quoted actually answer the question that you just asked.
Now, what's being demanded of Mchunu to address his harmful content?
So what is required of him is that we want him to do a public apology, right? Not just a public apology, but also to own up to his, to what he said and say, yes, I am wrong, right? Which he is not owning up to this mistake. And he keeps on spreading false narratives, dangerous narratives that put LGBTIQ plus persons in fear, right? And making them not even want to be in the streets right now or moving around using public transport, like the taxis here in the taxi stations. We are afraid to go there, So we're looking at these type of things, right? What it's doing, how are they influencing anti-gender movements has created a whole lot of fear within our community.
Now, are there going to be legal steps taken against him if he doesn't comply with the demands from Transhope? And also just briefly explain to us who and what Transhope is.
Okay, thank you so much. I think we could have actually started there. So Transhope is an organization based in KwaZulu-Natal. They actually help, they help transgender people with affirming care and, transitioning, and also, of course, sensitization of LGBTIQ plus issues, and, they hold space for love and unity and dignity. So this is an organization that is trying to push in unity and inclusion from all dimensions and perspectives in KwaZulu-Natal. So Transhope is the lead organization that actually called us for collective power in terms of the issue of Ngizwe Mchunu.
What happens if he doesn't comply to the letter that has been published about him? Those demands you've made to him on after his quotes on social media.
Yes, so we've been reaching out to a couple of states in the government, including the Human Rights Commission, right? And they have been saying that they are looking into the matter. However, even though there is a submission to this letter and that there is visibility that is being created by other media outlets, it doesn't really scare him, because he continues to violate us and continues to create videos, and he's now influenced a number of people to also creating videos that also create fear, because some of the words that are being said in this it speaks about killing and speaks about us leaving South Africa. So I don't see any change at the moment, and we are still urging the government, to come into to help us seek justice for this unlawful act of Mchunu.
Well, thank you so much for your time. That was queer activist, feminist and human rights defender Thabsie Mabezane.